Hello Gemini, I'm Trace. Welcome into my channel. This is Earth Star. I am bringing you your November taroscopes. I'm going to be bringing your second, third and fourth week. I've already done end of October and the first week of November. And I'm going to be using an astrology oracle deck to see what your theme is for the rest of November. I'm going to use some tarot cards here and then I'm going to use some inspirational cards. So let's see what's coming in for you, Gemini. Gemini, what is your theme for the rest of November, please? What is Gemini's theme for the rest of November? What does Gemini need to be aware of for the rest of November? Let's take that one. Right, let's see what your theme is, Gemini. And you've got Pleiades, sisterhood. Now, I think this is the seven sisters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a seven sisters card. Beautiful. Let's see what this card says for you. I'm going to go to my guidebook because this creator is an astrologer, which I am not, and she gives you specific messages. There you go. The Pleiades are a constellation. I hope I'm saying that right. Pleiades are a constellation of 7 stars. Stories have been told about this special cluster of stars all over the world. The Greeks referred to this as the seven sisters. Okay, I was right. They were said to calm the seas and watch over sailors. The Celtics viewed the Pleiades as a change and transformation. This is due to the rising high of the sky in the season of autumn, a time when the leaves change their colors and nature draws within, preparing it to rebirth. Oh, that's so nice for you, Gemini. It's considered a sign of feminine energy. If you have drawn this card, you are being guided by the seven sisters, and they will watch over you to protect you, especially if you're going through a period of transition and change. Now, I know as a young girl, my mom used to always say to me, have a look at the seven sisters and make a wish. So, Gemini, for you, you've got something changing in your life. And it's a cycle of something ending and something rebirthing. And to connect with this card, you need to trust that your old ways have fallen away, because you can't move into the new rebirth if you don't believe that something new will arise. You've got to believe it with all your heart and don't have any attachments to the old. And know that what's coming with it is connection and dreams and all sorts of things. So meditate on this card and know you're protected. Protect yourself as well. Embrace your feminine energy. Create a feeling of sisterhood, of that feminine side of you. Know that you're being led by a whole lot of deities out there. And this is an ending, a new beginning. And just practice self-care and lovingness towards you. I think that would be saying for you. So let's see what your tarot cards say for you, Gemini. Oh, my little doggy is coming to me to get some love. Let me just give her a pat. Hold on a sec. Here's my baby. So you're getting some pet love as well, Gemini. So my little doggy's giving you a little hug. So Gemini, what's your second week in November? What is the energy for your second week in November? Second week for Gemini. Second week for Gemini. What is coming up for you? Second week for Gemini, and then your third week for Gemini. Third week for Gemini, please. There it is. And then your fourth week for Gemini. What is the last week bringing you, Gemini? And there it is. Okay, so let's see what's coming up for you here. And we've got second week, the World card. And that's exactly what this card is saying to you. You've come to the end of a cycle. Now, the World card comes up when you have learned all the lessons you can in a cycle, as I said to you from the Sisterhood card. It's literally a second card to say to you that a cycle has come full circle in your life, and you are being invited, being encouraged to start something new. And that is your attitude too. If you are saying to yourself, oh, but I'm manifesting and I'm bringing all these things to my life and they're not happening, it's because you are actually in that space. You are way too bogged down by what you expect. Your intentions need to be put out there in the world and you need to let them go. So whatever you've been carrying through from your previous cycle, it needs to be let go. And that is exactly what November is about. The November is about that closing of the year. It's that winding down. It's letting go of the demons. It's focusing on what has been hanging around and the tiredness of that. And it's almost like a energy saying to you, your energy's got to speak louder than the words. It's a healing energy saying to you, whatever you've been carrying, it's time to check out. It's time to let go of what is not supportive anymore and just get back to what it is that you need to be working towards. So that is preparing you here, right? These first two cards are preparing you. Well, this is your whole month energy, but this is preparing you, saying to you, whatever factors have influenced you, you need to let that go. You need to say, it's not happening to me anymore. I'm not staying in that resonance anymore, because Spirit has told me I have come to the end of a cycle. Your next card Oh, wow. So the third week, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is another major arcana. So you've got two major arcanas. And major arcanas, when they come through like this, it means great change. Great change. You need to step up because great change is happening. And what you've come to is a crossroads. You've come to this crossroads in your life. And Wheel of Fortune always tells you that your circle is now moving. Whatever has been fixed in your life, it's now moving. And that is one constant in our life, and that is change. So you've got change, change, change. You've got 3 change cards, Gemini. Wow. So November is going to be an incredible shift for you, like a releasing and purge month. It's an amplifying energy, bringing in abundance, because this Wheel of Fortune is saying is you're at a crossroads, and this is abundance for you. Wow, this is so beautiful. And if you look at this, we've got earth energy, we've got air energy, we've got earth energy there as well, and we've also got fire energy with the Leo sign. So she's also representing, I would say, heart energy, because she's meditating, she's getting to her center of herself. So the only way you're going to do this going forward here, Gemini, and about the third week, you need to get to a crossroads where you're actually writing a notation in your head where you've got to in life and what you need to be doing next. And whatever you brought through cannot repeat, because this is saying to you, no more repeating. So ask yourself, what cycle are you moving through? What is shifting beyond your control? Because this is happening anyway, okay? How can you align with the turning of this wheel? What can you align with in order for this change to happen? And where can you find stability within this change? Because it's happening. It's, whether you like it or not, it is happening. And you know, usually the Wheel of Fortune is about good fortune. It's about that wheel turning in your favor now. And then your last card, you got the 8 of Pentacles. Now, that is a beautiful card to end your month. And because what it's saying is everything that you put your life into, your efforts into, whatever you're focusing into, the hard work that you're putting into life. What has she got here? Look at these. She's got these beautiful badges of honor. She's got rosettes to say that she's, rosaries to say that she's got the most beautiful pumpkin. She's got the best, whatever that is, like a zucchini. She's got the best corn. She's got the best pumpkin over here. I don't know if that's a pumpkin or a turnip. She's a farmer. And what this is saying to you is, Gemini, whatever you're putting your efforts into this month, by the 4th week, you are going to be focused. You're going to be showing, you're going to be yielding joy. You're going to be yielding your benefits of whatever you've been putting into life. And isn't that what everybody wants to hear in life? Everybody wants to hear that whatever efforts you're putting into life is yielding a harvest. That is just beautiful. I'm so happy for you, Gemini. I really and truly am. This is the Universe Has Your Back card. A deck, sorry. And I'm going to be drawing a card to see how the universe has your back. So, Gemini, how has the universe got your back this month of November? How is the universe backing you? And I would say that is your card. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. Wonderful. So what Spirit is saying to you is they've got your back. They've got your back for your highest good. So you might not be feeling that everything has been going your way. You might be feeling like tired, stressed out, demons hanging around for the year. You might be focusing on what you need in life. But the universe is saying to you, you need to pray for your highest good. So if you've gone for a job that you think that was for you, let's say you've been an engineer all your life, and you've been applying for jobs in all these factories and all these because that's what you know, that's what you're skilled at. Everything that you've been doing in life is towards that job. But the universe wants you to now be a teacher, or the universe wants you to go sell flowers, because who's coming into the shop is going to benefit from your energy. Listen to what the universe is saying to you here, all right? And let's say you're in a relationship and this person that you're with is not right for you. You're thinking, oh, I'm not totally in love with them. I'm not 100% in love with this person, but they're so good for you. They take you kayaking, or they take you walking in the park, and they bring out the best in you, but you're not in your stomach. You just don't feel that they're amazing enough to be your love of your life. Give them the benefit of the doubt, because it might be for your highest good. You might eventually fall in love with that person. And I think what Spirit is saying to you here for the 3rd week, just put your head down, understand that change is happening. Remember the message you got through here from your first card, and understand that you have got something inside of you that you haven't focused on, you haven't actually shown the world, because Spirit wants you to bring that out. That is the change that Spirit wants you to bring. There's something else that you've got to offer. You might be an artist and you've never ever tried that. You might be a tarot reader, you've never tried that. It might be something that you can go and do in your village or in your town that is something so different for you that you can focus on and will give you the greatest rewards that you could ever think of. Gemini, isn't that a beautiful message to end of the year? It's such an encouraging message for you. So let's see what your divine direction card says for Gemini, please. What is Gemini's message for the rest of November? Let's take that one. And you have focus. You're in the need of clear direction. Oh my gosh. You can't make this stuff up. You're in the need of clear direction. Decide what it is you want in life. Now, when you sit there and you write things down and you understand that you have other skills and you have other things that you can focus on that can bring rewards in your life, and you focus on that, that is for your highest good. I mean, this can't be any clearer for you, Gemini. There's something in your life that is for your highest good that you don't realize, that you are pushing aside, and it keeps showing itself to you, keeps showing itself to you, but you keep pushing it aside. So ask yourself the question now at the crossroads here. What expectations or assumptions do you have around? And ask yourself around support, receiving, giving. How can you give and receive with no strings? That's what this is saying to you here. How can you give to yourself? How can you be completely loyal to yourself? What is your goal? How can you get there? Where can you focus? How can you stay focused? And what is for your highest good? What is the result of your hard work? What result can you have from putting yourself back into the authenticity of who you are? Because that's what November wants you to do. November wants you to get back to authentic vibes. And when you are on that vibration, when you raise yourself to the authenticity of who you're supposed to be in life, that is when life gives back to you. So giving and receiving and understanding that your wheel is churning. And focus on that, Gemini. Take care, and I hope to chat to you soon.